This video outlines the changes to the grassroots website as it pertains to ACC members. Before, when you came to the website, you were presented with a top menu that had a members only choice, and you would click that in order to access all the information related to you and to other members, things like standings, lifetime statistics, things of that nature. That has been replaced by this set of menu choices. You no longer need to log in to view any of the information. There's a club directory, standings, results, and stats that are directly accessible without needing to go into a members only section. And then there are less important, less often used links and information available at the bottom of each page. In this global footer, things like the club manual, contact information, things that are useful but used less often are down at the bottom of the page. We'll talk about this personalization bar in a second, but let me walk you through the different sections of the site. So if I go to club directory, this is a new page that displays all of the different clubs in the ACC and lets you find a club that you may want to visit. You can filter this by state. So I live in California. If I want to switch this, I can filter by the clubs that are available in California and find an appropriate club. In the standing section, if I go to the standing section, this displays the standings for the current season. In each of these different standings, results, and stats sections, you'll notice this new section in the middle that lets you toggle the options, see standings for different groupings, different divisions, different regions, different clubs, etc. So you're going to use this area here to customize the standings in the way that you want to see them. So for example, if I want to see the Division 2 standings, I would just select 2 here instead of 1, and if I wanted to see the Division 3 standings, I would just click here. I can switch from division to region. So here I switch and I'm looking at the Region 2 standings. I can switch from the Northwest to the Southwest to the Midwest. Right now the default number displayed is the top 100. You can expand that and display 200, for example. And then I'm looking at the top 200 results for the Midwest region. You can also look at standings by club. You can look at the standings for any club that you want. So I can select my club and look at the standings for that. You can also look at the standings for any member. So you can go here and you can type in any member's ACC number and it will pull up their particular results for the season. If I go back to, say, club, I can now look at both the official and the unofficial results at a club level, at a region level, and at a division level. Before, you could just see the unofficial results at a division level. So I can see the unofficial results for a particular club. So again, if I look at my club, I can see the unofficial results. And I can see that, I earned 109 points in 16 tournaments played. And again, you can look at that at a region level as well. You can look at the unofficial standings for a region as well as the division. So that's your standing section. If you go into results, this is where you can see the results of the Grassroots National. You can select the Grassroots Regional. Before you could only see the results of your own regional, Now you can see the results from any of the different regionals that you choose, which is nice. And then additionally, this is something you couldn't see before, but you can now see the results for any club for any tournament that was played and entered. So for example, I can go to my club and I can look at the results for tournament 36. I wasn't there, and so I'm curious, to see what happened and who won and who got points. So I can just go there and see the results of the tournament directly there online. So this is the results section of the site. Complete results for every tournament played, whether it was a local tournament, a regional, or a national. Then I can go to stats. This is where I go for lifetime points, lifetime awards, seasonal awards, winning percentage, grand slams, any stats that are of interest. So again, with the lifetime GRPs, just like with the standings, I have the ability to filter and display the lifetime GRPs at any level. So I can go to club, I can go to my club again, and I can see the lifetime grassroots points for the folks in my club. We've also got a lifetime awards section, so you can see the people who have earned different awards. No one has reached their platinum award yet, so this section is blank, though. It may be as soon as this season that this happens, so this is programmed in and ready for the upcoming year. You can see the number of the people who have earned their gold award lifetime and how many points they currently have. So Harold Sontag has 5,763 lifetime grassroots points. And so you can filter this and see people who have earned their silver award, people who have earned their bronze award lifetime. And this lists everyone in that category. You can click on season awards. This is new. This lets you see people who have earned awards in this particular season. So if I click on gold, it shows me just the people who have earned their gold award in this season, as opposed to the lifetime awards, which shows me everyone who has ever earned their gold award. As with the old member section, you can also see winning percentage and grand slams. If I click on grand slams, this shows me all the grand slams that were earned during this season, sorted by the most recent. And then if I go to winning percentage, this takes a little bit longer to load. It's doing a lot of computation here. This is probably the longest, slowest query on the website. So here we're showing the best winning percentage for people with 300 games. Again, you can switch to 200 or 100 or 50 games by choosing one of these options. So now there's this personalization section up here on the site. So if I want to, I can enter my ACC number, and then the site switches, and all the different sections that I've shown you are personalized to me. So if I click personalize here, it takes me back to the home page, and you'll see it says welcome Paul, because I've entered my own ACC number. And so now the site is being personalized to me. So if I go to standings, it defaults to Division 1 because I'm in Division 1. If I click on region, it defaults to Region 4 because I'm in Region 4. If I click on club, it defaults to my club. And you'll notice here that in addition, it's personalized the standings so that I am highlighted because I entered my ACC number. And so this is true for the standings section, the results section, and the stats section. They'll all be personalized to you as a result of having used the personalization up here. So if I go to results, for example, and I look at my club, and I click on club, first of all, you'll notice it defaults to my club. And then, if I want to look at, say, the results of the second tournament, it highlights me. I won 2 games. That tournament wasn't a good day, and so I can see kind of where I stand in the results all over the place. The same is true, in the stats section. Again, so if I look at season awards, and I go to silver, and I scroll way down to the bottom here, you'll see that I'm highlighted here in the silver award for the season section. So again, it just makes it easier, personalizes each of these different sections and makes it possible to find yourself as easily as possible in each of these different sections. If you want to change the player that you're looking at, or you just want to clear this out and come back. What's nice here is that if I close my browser and I reopen my browser and I come back to the site for a subsequent visit, it remembers my information. So I don't have to enter my ACC number every single time. I just have to enter it once, and the site will remember it on subsequent visits and just personalize the experience for you right away. If I do want to clear it, I can just click this clear button, and it'll bring me back this option to personalize it again. And then if I wanted to, I could type in a different ACC number if it's a husband or wife, or whatever. Maybe I mistyped my ACC number the first time. I just want to clear it out and try again. So I just enter my ACC number again. I personalize it. It's personalized to me. And then once again I go into the standings. I look at my club, and I'm highlighted right there. At the bottom of the screen, there's a footer. We'll be growing the number of links in this footer over time, and adding some organization. The club manual. The club manual is available here. Information about starting a club, information around membership and things you can do to grow the membership in the club, and then a contact section with the email addresses of all of the different regional and national contacts for the grassroots program. Anytime you want, you can click on the logo. That gets you back home, as does this link in the bottom right-hand corner to get back home. And then for people who are administering their site, it behaves exactly the same as it did before. You click on this admin section to get to the place where you log into your particular club in order to record the results in the first place. And that's it. That's the changes for this season to the member section of the site.